So what should the patient know? Well, they know that diarrhea is a common problem that occurs when bowel movements are too loose, too frequent, or too watery. It can either be short-term or last longer. And the mechanisms, as noted before, that diarrhea is often caused by bacterial or other contamination of food and water. So patients must know to try to protect their food from contamination by fecal material, flies, or other sources of contamination. And they also need to know that people can self-treat by maintaining enough intake of fluid when they have diarrhea, and mostly will not need specific medical treatment. And it is useful to inform patients that when they do have diarrhea, follow the rules that I described previously. That is, stay away from caffeinated beverages that can stimulate the intestine to move more. Avoid carbonated drinks that can stretch the stomach and stimulate more bowel movement. Temporarily stop drinking milk or consuming milk products for temporary lactase deficiency. And that children and old people are more likely to get dehydrated. Children, because they may not be able on their own to get liquids to drink. Old people also because they may be weak and may not be able to go out to obtain fluid on their own without help. And for all cases of diarrhea, the most important step is to stay hydrated. Some home remedies to stop diarrhea: eat soothing food, foods easy to digest and in small quantities so the stomach is not stretched to stimulate the colon. Stay hydrated, get enough rest. And fluids can be replaced by simply drinking more fluid and sipping on clear, non-carbonated liquids such as fruit juice without added sugar. Replace lost water after each stool with at least 1 cup of fluid. Do most of the drinking between, not with meals, so that the stomach is not stretched and the intestine is not overly stimulated. It's helpful to consume high potassium foods and liquids such as diluted fruit juice, potatoes, bananas, to use high sodium foods and liquids, broth, soups, sports drinks, salted crackers to replace salt lost in diarrhea fluid. Avoid carbonated and caffeinated drinks which stretch the stomach and stimulate the bowel movement. Temporarily avoid milk and milk products. Thank you. I appreciate your attention.